you very much, Governor. Please be seated. Our host Governor, Her Excellency Fatuma Achali, the Governor of the great county of Kwale, the Principal Secretary, State Department of Lands and Physical Planning, General Nixon Correll, the Chairman of the National Art Commission, Bwana Utachi, the Chairman of this great institute, the Honorary Secretary, the Honorary Registrar, the representative of the Food and Agriculture Organization, the UN Habitat, distinguished planners, and members of this distinguished profession, good morning. I just want to say a few things and then let you proceed with what brought you here to this beautiful county of Kwale. I'm delighted to join you this morning for the 17th annual convention of the Kenya Institute of Planners. I bring you greetings and warm regards from President William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya. Kenya is rapidly developing. This convention, therefore, is an opportunity to canvass and align priorities for the planners into the Kenya Kwanza plan as we work in making Kenya a planning society. That is why the theme, integrating the blue, green, and brown agendas, mainstreaming planning in all sectors for attainment of national socio-economic transformation, is very timely. I note that the theme is centered on urbanization and housing, land, natural resources and climate change, economy, trade, and investment. Esteemed planners, the RUTO administration recognizes a crucial role of spatial planning in socio-economic development. Further, we are committed to providing policy direction in land administration and management, urban development and management, as well as affordable housing. Thus, our target of 250,000 housing units annually in 5 years. To sustainability, planners have to ensure the housing units are accompanied by proportional transport and infrastructure, as well as accessible social amenities. Through the Ministry of Lands and Physical Planning, we are working towards ensuring that land laws and regulations are regularly updated alongside mainstreaming spatial planning into development plans. This will fortify urban development and management. Esteemed planners, we recognize the importance of county governments in grassroots development. In this regard, we have supported counties in establishment and strengthening of urban institutions. As a result, the number of municipalities created in the last 5 years has increased to 59. There have also been substantial infrastructural investments in the municipalities as a result of conditional grants from the national government provided for improving quality of life in urban areas. We are also advancing the National Urban Development Fund for sustainable financing of urban areas and cities across our country. Madam Governor, distinguished planners, in a bid to modernize and streamline processes, we'll escalate the scale of the National Land Information and Management System. This expansion will facilitate integrated online application and planning and development at the counties. We are also spearheading digitization and archiving records, and we are fully dedicated to implementing our disaster platform. The success of these endeavors hinges on collaboration among government agencies, private sector stakeholders, and communities. Esteemed planners, it is important, therefore, to address related challenges of environmental sustainability is causing havoc across the country. Buildings have been marooned and road networks destroyed. Lives and livelihoods have been lost and others are at risk. This adds to the challenges of collapsing buildings across the country. Between the year 2009 and 2019, at least 87 buildings tumbled down, leaving 200 people dead and over 1,000 injured. The country lost over 2.4 billion Kenya shillings in such losses. Last year alone, 13 houses collapsed in Nairobi metropolitan region. While such unfortunate instances have been linked to rogue contractors, substandard materials, limited or no geotechnical studies, greed, among other factors, the ingredient of proper planning for a safe, secure, and sustainable built environment cannot be gainsaid. Distinguished planners, this conference, therefore, should delve into harmonization of climate financing with planning, building resilient urban communities, sustainable land and resource management, among others. While the immense untapped potential in the blue economy, our administration will work with the Institute of Planners and other partners in addressing challenges in this sector and harnessing of maritime spatial planning for sustainability. In addition, the digital economy presents transformative opportunities for streamlining planning and management of data for informed decisions. On this note, I wish you a productive discussion and declare the 17th Annual Planners Convention officially open. Asanteni sana. Acha niongee kwa ile lugha rahisi, kizungu mingi imeandikwa na hii watu wetu. All the people who help us are very complicated. They write difficult things for those who are listening and those who are reading. I just wanted to say that our administration, led by Dr. William RUTO and those of us who help him in the management of the affairs of this country, adhere to the maxim that failing to plan is planning to fail. That we are there, we are on board. And our administration is anchored on planning. And we used to say during the campaign trail, kujipanga. Kujipanga is planning. Our whole governance structure as an administration is on planning at any level, at the family level, at the hustlers level, at your level, at every level. Planning is key, is critical. Planning is a key and critical component of our development as a country. All the things that have gone wrong in this country is lack of good planning. The situation we face today of a huge public debt is lack of good planning. Billions of Kenya shillings spent on legacy projects that are not well planned for the benefit of the country. The situation we are having in Elnino is because of lack of proper infrastructural planning, poor drainage systems in our cities. So this convention is being held at the right time. That planning is key. I have discussed with your chairman and the officials before we came here, and we have agreed that I'm going to have a meeting with your officials to come and take me through institutions of government where you think that at the board of directors, we need a planner to sit in that board. And once they have persuaded me, and I'm a very simple person to persuade. Mbona msikuja na kizungu mingi kwangu? Just be simple so that I understand quickly. We'll make sure that planners sit in boards of organizations where planning is key. That we shall do. Again, we have agreed that the counties are in charge of urban centers and towns and municipalities and cities. We have agreed that during the next meeting of IBEC, which I chair with the county governors, we'll invite the institute to come and make a 30 minutes presentation before governors, so that you persuade them and convince them, first and foremost, the importance of planning, and secondly, and most significantly, to have professional planners working for them. And I think our governors are level-headed. I think they'll see reason. And at least the governor of Kwale here has said they don't have a choice. So I'm sure before you leave here, she'll tell you the slots you need for planners in this county, so that you come and help her to govern. You know, ourselves, we are not professionals in the line of planning. We are managers, but we need professional help to plan. So the importance of your institute in this country cannot be overemphasized. So we have agreed and we are persuaded, and we don't need any further convincing that we need to embrace you to be our partners in national development. We want all cities, all